By God, I didn't think I was gonna make it. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to nail that snooze button. Just sat there contemplating life. I'm like, Jordan, you already said you were gonna get up at 10. That was a no go. How about 11? Like a like a stumbling alcoholic. Yo, I made my way up. Good morning, right? I think. Still, yeah, classifies still, right? Hey, look, I got home at like quarter after 6. It was a disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. No, actually, these probably won't stay on unless the comical effect is truly needed to take me over the roof. I'm not hungover. I wish I was hungover. Actually, no. Once you're at past the age of 25, I don't think you ever wish to be ever hungover again. No, actually, it's funny. I just got these glasses. And until it starts to snow and you get the glisten of the sun off the snow on the ground, I really no reason to wear sunglasses. But I felt that I should wear them. It gives the whole drunk college vibe. Yes, it does. Well, sure. It does. Maybe it gives everyone a peer into the world. So you see into here, into there, and then whoop! Yeah. Like you're really missing a lot. And behind me, like the African lion safari zoo orgy that's going on behind me. No, you don't have to wear shades if you went blind. Just close your eyes. Everyone will assume you're asleep. No, I'd have to keep them. No, I did. I see it all. It all would have added up, right? It all would have added up. Regardless, I don't know how long I'll be able to keep these on for. Although they are helping with the actual lighting from the monitor. Not from the monitor. No, that's what you need. Was it what was her name? Valkyrie's cream that never saw the light of day. That's what you need, right? I was honestly surprised I even was able to make the coffee in the 5 minutes. It was like wet the hair, decide if it's a hat day or not. It's a hat day. Run down, make a coffee. Was mad because I had to fill the Keurig with water. And then I was also lazy yesterday. I forgot to take out my pod and empty it, so I had to. Oh, it was a whole thing. How are you guys? How are you guys feeling? Are you also feeling the same way of, you need these glasses? Are you my spirit animals today? Save 204. I don't know what's worse, that this game allows 1,000 saves or that I could see Jordan using 1,000 saves. You feel like crap. Okay, so I'm assuming that, so you feel like crap, therefore like the skew goes, you feel crap, Chelsea, no wait, you feel like crap, Chelsea feels better. I think that's how it goes. Anyways, this looks very, very reminiscent. Remind me, maybe I should have done this myself and gone down to checking out the very first time we played this game. This looks very like before Lloyd got on the train. We didn't know anybody's name or stuff like that. Are you telling me the Mucilix isn't happening? Isn't working? Could. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, look at that. A chest. Penis charge number 2. Rest in peace, Unsho Ijizuka. Though you may be gone, your voice lives on through Sergei Liu and many others you gave life to. Oh, I think that was like someone from the development team. And that's pretty accurate, at least from a sickness standpoint. I'm the one having the bad mental health day now. We're just a mess, essentially. Oh, Well, I hope I can at least somehow brighten your day. At least I hope so. Oh, hi. Hi. Let me guess. We can't open this door. No. Despite Lloyd really giving it the heave-ho, it was not happening. Oh, just... There we go. Walk on up to this guy. Off the ambush. It is. Thank you for looking that down there, Wolfie. Appreciate that. You're such a nice man. Does Chelsea count her blessings for how lucky she may be? I don't know why we decided to do a English accent right there, but we thought it was necessary. There we go. Why not waste the analyze, right? Randy Orlando's gonna come on in with his BBC and knock the pants off of this Black Onyx. I don't know why Lloyd, a white man, would have a big black penis, but maybe it's like in Cyberpunk, where you get a, instead of a sword, you get a giant dildo. Imagine you're living in a futuristic world, where it's not really as futuristic as you may or may not want it, and when you're killed, it was because you were whacked with a dildo. What an insult that Joshua and Estelle are level 38. Aren't we all like level 30? Oh my god. I forgot they were added to my party. That's a Keck W moment. Not even the Oriole could match your obsession. And how did you even know that? You can't even see them. You can't even see them. They're beneath my beautiful face. Is this a bruh moment? It could be a bruh moment. They're your support member. Wait, but where did you see that? Oh, did I hit this menu without knowing that I've hit this menu? Oh. Oh. Okay. I feel like I should maybe at least have one of them in the party. Just don't know who to replace. Oh god, welcome to Orban Hour. We all know that only one person truly hates Orban Hour. Everyone else is just so I would assume that she's like a Randy Orlando, and then Joshua. Let's see what things he's got. Like, see, like they really don't have anything. Honest to goodness, well, she has a lot more magic than I thought she would have. Interesting. That's how I build Estelle too in the prologue. I feel like she's more rounded. Like I doubled down on the fire there for that. So I don't know. We'll just leave them as support members because I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, hello. Welcome on in. Let's fight. I feel like even though I did say yesterday, it was like a grindy session, and we all know that I lost my mind a bajillion times trying to figure, a couple of side quests. I feel like I'm on a higher note today. It feels good. This guy finally gets access to some of the best bracers in the world, and he chooses the special support section. He just licked me. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We may find time for them to be in the party. Like, now you're making me contemplate life. Penguins wearing tuxedos with the panty raid. Oh, come on in, buddy. He's gonna come in here and go, well, okay, Jordan has lost it. And I might have lost it if I ever had it. Those crazy Brits. Oh, look at this. A Resident Evil style puzzle and a mean enemy. Well, I just came up behind him and gave him a good old whack with that dildo, eh? Just got to the final day in Vanilla Penis 5. That's a great day. Unless Vanilla is wait. I'm confused. So you're not at the last day of Persona 5, but you're at the last day of Vanilla Persona. Why do you have to go and confuse me? I mean, maybe I'll find out when I get there. So, Royal has a 3rd semester. Oh. There was only 2 semesters in the other one? Oh, I thought there was like 4 semesters in the other one. Well, great. Pardon me, sir. Pardon me. Just going on in there with her ramrod that session. And I've maxed every social link minus Faith. Who the hell's Faith? Someone as good at test taking as you should know there are only 2 finals. There we are. How's Penguins today? This jolly afternoon. Yeah, as I was saying before the panty raid happened, I'm feeling good. Much more hipper, hoppier, bippity boppitier. What the hell is on my? What the hell was I watching that I have NBC on my? Oh, that's right, the NASCAR race. All right, there's apparently nothing here. What the? What will you even do with the time? I know, right? Like, what's the deal with all these nights? Why is it that all these nights? Oh, this guy is swords up. Make this man erect. One of those things is not like the other. You're radio, Ken. Radio. We got that one. Thank you. It takes me a little longer than most. Well, we'll get there regardless. Oh, hello. Oh, he's coming right for us. Oh, I didn't even get a critical opportunity. Oh, my wife wanted me to clean the bathroom. To be fair, probably hasn't been cleaned in a couple weeks. There's poo on the walls everywhere. No, there's not poo on the walls, but there could be. Previous tenants could have smeared their shit before they left. I would never have known. Oh, the amount of things in this chest now equals the game's title. Thanks a lot for that. Oh, they saved their best jokes for the end. What was the? Can anyone remember what was the other one that we just? Wait, we just got the Stellar Pendulum, right? Is that what we got? I can't remember what we picked up. I thought maybe we got this Megalutapa. I have to start paying attention. What the hell is a deep ochre? That looks okay. Prevent, seal, and mute. I mean, I think just for the beauty part of it. Throw her on there. Oh my! Should probably like make sure that they have things. The dual garters. Somehow a Strega P is better than the dual garters, but oh, so well, okay, yeah, all right, there, all right, sure. I feel like putting them on these things is a waste, right? Joshua, twin fencers, look at you. Again with the dual garters. You're a special kind of person. Joshua. Max out compendium. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Faint, sleep and confuse. Freeze and petrify. All right, nothing's happening to our friend Joshua, but he's a side member, ladies and gentlemen. He's a side member. Oh, okay, there's robots over here. The level should be easy with the insta-kill in Mementos, the fresh maker. Oh, we're spawning a wolf. I promise I will pay attention. Sorry. Can I have that one? Can I have that one back, please? Is it really that hard to be leveling everything up though in Persona 5? I always felt that was a game that was. I clapped when he used the 8 leaves 1 blade style. Uh-oh. Are you telling me things? Telling me things I may want to know? What the hell is a Phoenix Wave? Oh, and then he's got the true Phantom Raid. True Phantom Raid. I was gonna say Panty and then I didn't. The Timeless Punnel. The Fang Flicker. Ladies love him on that. The only thing I was maybe actually thinking of is another Impede. Do you remember in Persona 3 when you were locked in Mementos in the final day, Tartarus? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm really thinking maybe Estelle replaces somebody. I don't know who. I'm almost thinking like Randy. Like I'm honestly almost thinking that she replaces Randy, but look, you don't replace this man. We can't have this conversation. I'm sorry, we just can't. I am not having this conversation today. It's the same thing basically, but without the conditions. I read that as without the condoms. I was like, okay, well that's out there. But I should probably drink my coffee eventually. Could this be the 4th Commander's Chamber? Oh look, another door. Same crest as the one on the temple. Thank God they walked over there for me. Though it's a little different from the ones in the report about 6 years ago. Top that, it's also different from one in Yoakum's folder. Crust had wings or something on it. They could put wings on there. Yeah, like that's the old one. Then they added wings on for the new one, right? Right? All right. As much as I love Mass Mutual insurance from I almost just put on Corey Carson out of habit. My son isn't even here, and I almost just threw it on there because that's what happens. You lose your mind. Cult's origins date back 500 years. May have even been founded here in Crossbell. Crust in the temple dates back to a period of 500 years ago. Thanks, we just said that. It's possible that the cult took advantage of influential figures back then to spread it all over to Zamuria. Well, this is crazy, Doc. We said that already. So who's going to open up this door? Have fun, you baldy Jordan. Yes, relax and go vibe. But am I incapable of relaxing and balding? Wait, no. Of being able to be watched? No, never mind. I'm all over the place. Yo, you go relax, you go chill out, have some fun, lurk away, penguins. Thanks for the little panty raid as well. The whole place is starting to warp. Oh my god. Yeah, let's beat the hell out of it. It's coming right for us. There we go. I'm not bald. In fact, my hair is magnificent. Okay? I'm actually wearing a hat because I have too much hair currently. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this mad sick flow, dude. Maybe I'd go like this look. Bye, buddy. Boy, these glasses, they really do have they really darken up the room. What are we doing to this guy? I mean, I feel like, you know, Jordan, this is where you forget to play the game. You know, and we want to, no, that's probably not going to work. But there we go. There we go. Just hope he doesn't do something stupid for us. All right, so we're going to speed everybody on up. That's great. I don't know what an A-flex does. That also could be wonderful. Okay, this is the world that we're in right now. This is it. Randy, don't do a damn thing. I wish guard was a thing. For some reason, I think like using a red something on somebody may or may not work. Chrono down. Yeah, we already did it. But you know what? You won't know unless you try. There we go. He didn't even bother to do anything. See, I want to use my analyze. Do we have an impede here? Oh, we don't. So we're probably just gonna let the guy do what he wants to do, because it probably won't even work. Yeah, none of those things. Resistances all over across, and he hates apparently. I really should have waited. Fire isn't really. I mean, fire at least will do half the damage. At least we didn't pick the blue one. That wouldn't have gone well. So are you like with you two not feeling well? Chelsea, Wolf, just mauling at home, as one does. Oh, there we go. We actually salvaged that. Great job. Great job. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, shit. Lloyd, I need you to impede this man. I don't think he's a man, but there we go. We needed you to stop that from happening. If you want to be a nice little call the dog, obviously. When does Joshua and Estelle get a turn? Oh, I see Estelle gets a turn there. Super recovery! Look at you, champ. Look at you. Dog's gonna yell at you. There we go. I don't know what that did. Nothing of any use to us. And the backflip. Crimson Rays! Barbecue sauce? Maybe. It's a whole lot to do for not a lot of damage, but I wanted to see how anime it got. Considering it only did half damage, that wasn't actually that bad. My God. We've got swelling. Oh, okay. Thank you. Does Joshua ever get a turn? Eh? Joshua ever get a turn? Well, you guys are getting the free Queen's English. That doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, there we are. I don't know if that works on this guy. Is one of these things delayed? Does it look like it says no delay? Art Van delay? Let's see. It said resist, so I don't think it happened. Okay. All right, we already got all the defense. Yeah, so I mean, do we just go ham here? Just, hey, bud, you know, like, how did you like that? right? Look, she even gets to attack twice. That's how good she is. Yeah, I'll take that. Take advantage of the galleon towers. Imagine getting a giant tower right up the hooper. I mean, someone might like it. I'm sure. I'm sure there's a porn actress out there that's like, you know what? Give it to me, Randy. Yeah. And that's where we're at. Okay. Yep. Just keep using the marks. It's not. That's not damage we were looking at there. Oh, maybe because it wasn't the damage we were looking for. Yes, she can. Oh, well, I was gonna say I see a critical opportunity, but Lloyd's gonna do it anyway. So you know, we might as well just let it happen, right? Yeah, the backflip is just so unnecessary. But I still think needed. Would anyone like a death storm? Anyone at all? There you go, Randy. Just and now we miss it. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Randy's gonna have to step on in there. We can't allow that to not happen. I don't think he's gonna do anything fun. I really hate that. We don't really have a lot of move. Well, so what's the next one? Space. The next one was space. Oh, there we go. I feel like maybe. Well, no, don't use that one. As much as I'd love to use that, there's no purpose. Oh no! I used the wrong one. I meant to use Randy's, and that didn't work out. Mother fluffer. Although I guess you could say it worked. God damn it. That is not a lot of power. Is that not what color I'm seeing there? Like that bottom one. That's like Mirage or something. Oh, maybe it's space. Am I the idiot? Am I the idiot? It looks like space is its weakness. So it's fair to say I could be the idiot. Wow. I never thought it was possible for me to be the idiot, but here we are, me being the idiot. Never would have thunk it. I was just gonna say, is this gonna be one of those stupid movies where Randy sits in the same spot instead of taking all the? Oh, he's gonna actually. Okay, thank God for that. Hey, sir, you can't do that. There we go. So after all this time, I realized that was the move we should have been doing. Was this Oh, there we... Okay, okay. It only took me half the fight, relatively speaking. Boy, I am known for these moments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm known. Alrighty. Okay, well, yeah. Is he doing anything, or... Like, what is space gonna do anything? Yes. If you could just stop recovering every 5 seconds. Oh, come on, Nancy! Absolutely unacceptable. That this is just what's happening time and time and time. Oh, and Josh was gonna waste a critical attack. Is that what I'm seeing here, love? I'm sorry that you're not having that opportunity. You're just not. Lloyd's gonna step on in and take that. You can still do whatever you'd like to do, Joshua. It's not that I don't like you, but you're not being allowed to act when I could send something to the moon, Alice, to the moon, and have anime happen. The Fang Flicker. I don't know what that did. I really hate this CP flicker. I hate it with all of my might. Okay. Now that we've actually learned what we can do to this gentleman. Oh, damn it. Luckily. Luckily, she has an impede. You know, just shoot the thing's face off. Don't let him do what he wants to do. It's not allowed. I wonder if that even will work. I doubt it. I don't think we're allowed to delay their move. Why is that your move? Why do you get to continuously do that? Why? And then you punched Randy. It's okay. I see a Team Rush attack happening. Not a Team Russia attack, but a Team Rush attack. I was stumbling through my YouTube yesterday. And it was the last Sekiro stream that we did. Boy, I had lost my... I mean, I know people told me I lost my mind there, but we had lost our mind. I was playing the Russian national anthem. That's how out to lunch we were. We were having fun, but that's just how like out to lunch we were. Okay, yeah. Oh, because Randy isn't close enough? Are you kidding me? Really could have used you there, Randy. Really could have used you. Would have been great. Oh, you know what? That actually worked out. I'm not gonna lie. Crimson Ray, get in there, Ray. You lovable guy. I'm feeling pretty good about just whacking this guy. Okay, I lost that aspect of it. Yep, there it is. Yep. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna actually do something that mattered here, and we're not. Randy. No, that's impede, please, because he might super recover out of nowhere, and bad things will happen. And it might even end from a Crimson Ray. Did anyone figure out why Mark Zuckerberg had Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce as a bookend. I mean, we all know like, if anyone actually is, if in like 20 years, it gets figured that he's like a cyborg or a robot, like that wouldn't, like I know the meme is that he's already talks like a robot and acts like one, because like that's like the coding he put in of like what would a human do at this point, and then like there's something lost on it, like hey look, we're getting dumped on as a company, we need you to come up with something, so we want to make it look like you're not in your capsule with all these you know, cables and everything pointed into you. So we have to make it look like you're in a home. A home? What the hell is that? Yeah, we gotta make it look like you have a backdrop of books that you read. Books? What? Yeah. And then he's like, he's trying to like put the books there and he can't get it. And it keeps falling over. And then, you know, he goes and grabs this Sweet Baby Ray sauce and just sticks it there. And everyone's afraid of telling him that, like, you need a bookend, Mark. But they're afraid because he'll crush them with his robot hands. So they just don't tell him that, and then that's been it going forward. I'm gonna go back here. You dirty! Abandon all hope, ye who open me. No, I will not. That was proper hidden. Morty. I was gonna rest. I want my EPCP penis back. That's it. Are you two guys taking a day? What day of the week is it? Monday? I don't know. Is that frowned upon in government work to take a longer weekend? You deserve it though. If you're sick, you're sick. I mean, you shouldn't be. Oh, you. Wow. I honestly think he was just trying to relate to normal people and thought it'd be funny. Well, that a boy, Wolflair. I'm glad to hear that. Mafia, assmans, corrupt politicians, and a drug-dealing cult. Hell of a day. I know, it really found a way to all come together here. Well, I have a weird feeling that like there's like another one. Maybe not. Okay. What in the world? Okay, so that I remember from the very first day. It's a little chilly in here. My nipples are only halfway erect. The shaft looks never ending. Where could it lead? And this was all built hundreds of years ago? So I think an arge is like a foot. Maybe a yard, meter, perhaps, but it's not that. It's it's not like a. Because you also have a selge. Selge is used in reference for measuring your penis length, right? Like I have a 6 selge penis. That may have bitten me in the ass or not. I should probably look up how much a selge is or not. Well, now it's out there. That's what it is. I'm trying to think. I don't know how long we played into. I could just watch. There's no way. I'm trying to remember to the first day we were here when you played for briefly before the game starts. There's no way in hell I had Joshua and Estelle with me. I think it was just the 4 of us. There's no way, because I would have recognized Joshua and Estelle. Where Deus was renounced and the devils were worshipped, and to gain their trust, they sacrificed humans under the veil of ceremonies. That explains the stench. Wait, so that stench is the dead bodies? For the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for the girl who's waiting for us to come home, it's our duty to shatter these twisted delusions and bring them on to light. Gotta put an end to the suffering they've caused. Lloyd! If it ain't the smell here that's gonna go off on me, it's gonna be your cheesy speeches. I'm with you on this one. Have at 'em. We cannot be defeated. Time to get going then. Let's make it official. Lloyd Bannings and the 4 members of the Crossbelt Police Department Special Support Section, that's a mouthful, and senior bracers of the Bracer Guild, Estelle and Joshua Bright, will now commence the infiltration and settle this case once and for all. Well, I mean, God, I feel like this game could have just been 10 hours long. We could have just started where we began, right? You could have just told me, you could have gave me that, breakdown at the beginning. Is that a spider just vibing? I mean, that's a vibe what they're doing, right? He said Lloyd Bannings and the 4 members of SSS. Who is the 4th member, Lloyd? That was the time for the, for you to turn on the house lights. That was the time for the house lights so that we could tell the player that they're the 4th member of the group. Maybe he included himself in that, or maybe, you know, Chief Sergey, even though he's not here, he's alive and well, resting a wound. Actually, I think he's just outside lying by the vehicle. I just assumed Lloyd screwed up a critical moment. Oh, absolutely he did. Absolutely he did. It would not be a Lloyd moment if he didn't screw up, right? I mean, did he honestly say 4 people? I didn't catch that, but I'm leaving. Fuck. I have no reason not to believe you. You even put the quotes there, for Christ's sakes. I just want to analyze the spider, and you won't let me do it. We just keep shooting these things. Maybe this is my new shtick. Backwards hat, sunglasses inside. I'm like a terrible poker player, right? Hey, come on. I can go through that door somewhat. Oh, I stumbled right on into this guy. I stumbled through the wreckage, rusted from the rain. Even though it wasn't raining outside, still feel it was necessary to... Oh, did I also forget to analyze these guys? No, we did. Something like a death rat? Oh no, you poisoned them. Healing drool? Imagine you could heal someone by drooling on them. What a world that would be. How did you miss that guy? Oh, he's gonna go in for the lick. He's gonna pay for that though, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna pay for that. Joshua coming on in. The Fang Flicker. I don't know what this is doing. Almost murdered 2 of them. Got a lot of Sepith. I don't know what we're gonna do with all that Sepith, but something. Ooh. Why am I getting this weird feeling that I'm not gonna finish this today? Anyone else catching on that vibe there? Anything's I like the fact that like you said like you put my name in there really like it was like when your dad is stern with you about something like that. You may even been saying that like in a fun voice, but the way you just like Anything is possible, Jordan. Just like straight to me, like, how have you not picked up on this, Jordan, after 100+ hours? How? I don't know. And a prickly seed to boot. Penis charge. An evil, unassuming looking middle-aged scholar in my Trails game? It's more likely than you think. Wait, is it? Is it really? Oh, God. And now the game is taking me in a whole bunch of places I didn't even think what, you know. Where are we going here? Me ma no mo. Me nu ma mao. Me mu ma mi. Singing off key. It's just so mean that not only do you nail them with your big penis weapon, you also poison them for 9 straight turns. They don't get a say in the matter. I think I have enough battle scopes. Yeah. I guess though that if you weren't using Teotot, I could see why you probably use a bunch of battle scopes. Music trivia. The Sunfort's music is a joint effort. Momoyama composed it while Sonata and Unisugu rearranged and fine-tuned it. Codename XUS. Okay. Wait, how do we get over there? I am so lost right now. In fact, I can almost now feel it. In the heat of the moon. You are not going to finish this game today, Jordan. I mean, see, the thing is, I have until 3 p.m. Then I have to leave to go pick up my son. Hence why I wanted to start at 10 a.m. Fun fact, Trails in the Sky was actually the second arc of the series. The first was Trails of Oregon for DOS. They've really truly doubled down with the jokes here. Is that how old Oregon Trails is? A deadly stroke. That's what I have all the time. Water. Oh, what are you spraying me with? Booze. I think it says rum, and I've already there I went ruined another joke. Alright, there's some level ups there. Softening ointment to let that slide a little bit. Oh, hello, monsters. Walked into that one. Okay. Wait, I think this is what you do, right? Sure. Oh, absolutely, that's what you do. Almost was a little over the top. Heirs Greaves. If you grind your teeth in an RPG, do they get stronger? Oh my god, the chess games The chess game from Geofront people is through the roof. Men only. Somehow that is not the best. Joshua? You never know. We might get you there. I love how I got a breakdown of this. This could take me 2 hours. This could take me 4 to 5 hours. Like, it was all over the place of what people told me. If only they knew of the Jordan multiplier. I feel not knowing that is... That's the true... what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't have... I mean, there is a word for it, but I don't have the word in my vocabulary. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I want to spit it out. I went on howlongtobeatoff.com and saw the estimated completion time. See, I never did it for this game. I didn't want to know. I wonder where I am in the estimations, because, you know, it's not 100% run, but I obviously did a few side quests, the support requests. I wonder if I'm on time. Could you imagine me being on time? I can't. Oh, doesn't this look pretty? Wait, this isn't like a thing? I can just like make it, okay. Take a look at the forest and the penis. Oh, I would love to know. We're at that point. You're never allowed to be on time, George. I see. That's why I. I love how you put. Wait, which one am I significantly over time for? Obviously, not just main story. Like main story plus extras. The bearer of bad news. I mean, that's not bad news, but it's. I can't believe how. Boy, the Jordan multiplier truly is a real thing. How long does How Long to Beat say it would be for 100% completionist? So, come on! I don't believe you. I mean, I do believe you. There's no reason. Where has my time gone? Probably don't answer that. Do I really rant that often? I feel like I don't. Like you guys pull my leg. I feel like I really don't. But yeah, if you were the prosecution trying to tell me how long I spent with a game, yeah, I'm gonna lose. I could just picture, like, for some apparent reason, that would all be brought up. There's just, you know, a bunch of shit being mentioned. Guy plays 14 bajillion clips of me literally ranting about anything and everything in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, and this man wants to know why games take him 3 times the estimation. Everyone appear on over to the monitors. I give you the evidence. And then it's just a clip session for probably 20 hours. You know like the clip session that I made, but you know, like overextended. If some poor little law intern was told to just, what we need you to do is we need you to just watch every stream this guy does, and anytime he wastes time, clip it. I honestly believe if I hit it big, I would pay some poor sap a lot of money to go right to the beginning and clip all the stuff that it's not gone, it's not lost. But I feel like that's a big ask. Your Honor, he could have been at the scene. His alibi is that he was playing a 40-hour game for 100+ hours. Oh, it's getting real, Wolf. It's getting real. I'm gonna be framed, and this is gonna be how I get buried out. Wait, no, unburied? No. This is how I'm going to be freed. Someone's gonna say, "Now, Your Honor, look. He was streaming video games. It's impossible for him to have been at the scene of the crime." This is your claim to fame, Jordan. You're the anti-speed. Oh, I like that. I like that. The anti-speedrunner. You know what? I think you're onto something. By God, I'm gonna look forward to having you on my team. I only have 16 of those. Well, sure. You know, you got no hitters. You got speed runners. You got everything, and then you got me, the anti speedrunner. Take your time, enjoy yourself with the game, rant about politics and everything else that's wrong with the world, and maybe I just need like a raid from Hasanabi or whatever the hell his name is, right? Probably not. I couldn't handle 40,000 people coming in here. What's the deal? Wait, wrong way. With airplane peanuts? Maybe. Oh, hello. They're just not even paying attention here. Challenge devs to the Jordan challenge. Oh, your game takes 8 hours to beat? Bet you $50 I'll do it in 15 while attempting to make consistent. See, that's the goal right there. Is that anybody that wouldn't know me would be like, oh, like, well, of course anyone can double or triple a game's length, right? What's he do? Go off away for 45 minutes at a time on a pause button, and then, you know, I feel like the devs are all having like a board meeting, you know, sit down Zoom call or whatever the fuck it is that they do, and they're like, actually, sir, no, he never pauses. He rarely ever takes breaks, and yet it takes him, you know, for every minute of something that's happening, it takes him 5 minutes. I swear, he really does try. Every time you open a chest, Idales sheds a tear. Think about it. Oh, I've thought about it. Boy, you are on to something today, my friend Wolfie. You are... Yeah, I swear he tries. I really do. Oh, come on. Can't believe I have to use this. This. Swing and a miss, Randy. Great job. Great job. Hi, bye. Yeah, thank you for the deadly stroke there. Really appreciated. Yeah, probably this is where everyone gets on me like, hey, you know you have 200 CP, right? Just sitting there. You're allowed to use it. I know I'm allowed to use it. I know. See, what you do is you know, then you'd have the devs come on in and they'd be like, okay, like, We gave this guy early access to this game. You know, everything that we've run by, you know, everybody. You know, this is a 30-hour experience. And I somehow turned this early access into like a year-long run. No one knows how it's working. Sir, he just won't finish the game. He says he loves it, and you know, it does look like he's having fun, but he just refuses to finish it. He's really trying. Well, did you give him that special item at the end that makes it so that, you know, you're OP'd? You see, sir, what happened was we put that item in a chest. He went to open it, but then got caught on a rant, and so he never actually opened it, but he believes he opened the chest, and he turned around and kept walking. Wait, so you're telling me that 13 hours ago, the chest that we basically blatantly told you could not avoid, he avoided it? I know, sir, it doesn't make any sense, but he did it. I can imagine the dev behind DDLC watching like, how are you still writing poems? You've been here for 10 hours. Yeah, well, we all know, like, was I even looking at the back of the... Jordan, look at the back wall. What do you mean? Look at the poster. The poster? What? Did you give him that OP item? Yes, sir, we did, but he didn't know what it was. That sounds about right. Wasn't there a... No, okay, there wasn't a frenemy over there. Okay. It was only worth one mirror. Why did he... We don't know. We don't know. And he keeps complaining about money. Oh wait, now I have to go all the way back around there? Shit. Wait, I don't even know where that was. Wasn't that a bridge? Wait, what? If I didn't have anyone in my chat, I would have went the other way. Okay, I'll test your theory. I'll test your theory. Wrong way, Jordan. I was gonna... Never even occurred to me. Never even occurred to me at all. I would have went all the way around to wherever this even began. And you know what the kicker would have been? Like, I would have never realized that. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is terrible. Wait, so do you think we're going this way, or did we already go this way? See, I remember, like, we came from here, right? Did you make the bridge obvious? All the 5-year-olds in the focus group figured it out. Just stop. Yeah, like, which way did I want? I feel like I saw this thing, but I can't remember. Oh, I don't remember that being mentioned. This looks new. Okay, good. That's embarrassing. All the modern technology in this ancient fort is throwing me off. I wonder if Yoka modified all these contraptions himself. Well, I'd say so. If I were to guess, this equipment was used to complete his Gnosis research. Also, I don't remember the hospital having any equipment like this. Well, why would it? We've been found! Couple of stud muffins right there. Tisk tisk, managed to find your way inside the maze. Oh, come on, just surrender and you won't receive a pummeling. Please hold on. There is something off about them. What, the red text? Uh-oh, are they gonna turn into demons? Boy, thank God Baker isn't there. He would have really had a moment that I missed that bridge. Like, imagine you were working and you were busy. That would have never occurred to me. Like I'm not joking. And you've been here long enough to know I'm not joking about that. Like, I probably would have lost about 30 minutes of time. Because you still make your way around there. But I would have gone back to the very beginning. And I was like, oh. And then I would have been like, wait, why are there stairs here? And then I would have realized the bridge. What do we got here? Oh, I forgot I got rid of that thing. I forgot. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, Impassion. CP regen. I mean, that's good and all. It is. You would also have John Denvered it out of the camera after you... Oh, absolutely. Would have done that. What do you think these guys don't like, right? See, I screwed that up before. And I had him do a move, and then he moved away. I feel they probably wouldn't mind. I mean, you won't know unless you try, right? Ha! Jerks. Okay, I was just gonna see what was the one that we just used there. It was that one. Ah! How can I get so lucky? Don't answer that question. Alright, yep, there goes speed. Right on up. 4 tunas! There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't even know how this all happened. How on earth did we learn so quickly? Like, sir, is this him actually applying debuffs and buffs to his character? That it is, Ken. Are you telling me like he forgot about this, but remembered this? That would appear correct, sir. Alright, what do we got for this guy? Oh my god, you can even... A human twisted into demonic form. Its power transcends that. I mean, you probably... I used it on both of them, right? Drop that down, then use a couple of fun moves on them. They won't know what's hitting. His ability in combat is rather impressive. This is the same guy that missed the bridge. Wolf Slayer, you need to be a streamer. I mean, actually, I don't know if that would, like, work for, like, a stream other than this stream. Like, you're just perfect for this stream. You have a way with words, sir. You certainly do. I'm happy to provide commentary. I feel like... I said this before. I feel like a good stream would be like, you know, just having someone on the Discord, just having fun, shooting the shit. Eventually, if I ever figure out how to do that, maybe, but... I'm sure it's simple. It's just like, you know, Jordan, you know how to work the phone? Yes. Like that. Oh. Apparently we called Thor into action. Yeah, thanks, Estelle. Really needed that. Appreciate it. Well, that might do him. Almost. Almost. That almost did him in. A little whack from Tio. Nope. He's gonna take a swift kick with of a baton to the balls. Call that a day. Uh-oh. What's happening to them? Ooh, they're turning into oh, they just, I was gonna say, do they disappear? Or, okay, are they dead? Or maybe they're just out for the long nap. Demonetization. I was gonna read that as demonetization. I was like, why is Joshua talking about money? Demonization. There we go. If I say it a little bit quicker, sometimes if I slow things down and then read them over again, we'll get to those conclusions. I gotta start reading a thesaurus or something. Although, what use is reading a thesaurus or a dictionary if you don't know how to pronounce half of the things that are in it? Zebra? What the hell is that things? Turns out he's the one that wrote the encyclopedia. That's freaking ridiculous. They might have some good-for-nothing grunts, but they didn't deserve that. They're fine, okay? They're just, you know, they're unconscious. We're gonna rearrange what? His face? His genitals? Let's do it! Can we tickle him? I feel like that's unfair, right? Tickling an unconscious mafioso. But, you know, still, have your fun. Eat your cake. And eat it too, or whatever that saying is. Oh, look at that! A fun little purple Ewok. Yeah, don't tickle people. That can still classify as assault if it's unwanted, right? Unwanted tickling is assault. That's not the move we want. Fearsome monkey monster born of an experiment, strong for its size. I was just gonna say, like, are they gonna actually do something to us here, or do they just act cute like the Ewoks? Oh, come on! I feel like I don't want to. Out of my mind, I want to say like I feel OP at times, but I shouldn't say that because I'm not really OP. Maybe I'm just like figuring out the proper way of doing things. Yes, dude, that's the thing. Just like with Wolfslayer, you know, with the you know, we don't want to call them jokes, but you know, like somehow I figured out the combat. It only took me 100 hours to figure out the combat, but I mean that's. Somehow I have that ability. If I keep my hair growing, eventually the hat will be replaced by the toque. May still go with the glasses. A fierce, intelligent, demonic hound mercilessly tears out its enemy's throat. That sounds wonderful. Wolfie, when was the last time that you were sick and you were able to drink it away? Have you ever tried that? This is one of the Foundation's older systems used to store and process information. Probably quite expensive in its time. This was the thing that they launched the space shuttle with. We went to the moon with this. And then we can't even accomplish anything with these, right? Can't say I've tried that out of fear of being both hungover and sick, but that sounds like a good way to die. No, okay, so I will share some I have done it. You don't drink your way to into a stupor. Oh, what is this? Hey, bud, I'm good to switch those. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so you don't drink yourself into a stupor, and you gotta be careful with taking stuff like the NyQuil and stuff, or the DayQuil. It's like almost like COVID's like almost like the perfect way of approaching it. I don't listen to me. I'm not a goddamn doctor, okay? But like just enough, like to get a good buzz. I'm telling you, I've had good success. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's just like something where like it's just like everything just like melds right. Like maybe because when you get that nice buzz, you forget that you're sick. It also depends on how sick you are. Like if you're like at the point where you're like bedridden, obviously I don't suggest this. But if you can walk around and, you know, still bump uglies when needed, you know. On our order, my name is Rolquim Gwenta, High Priest of the D&G Dolce & Gabbana. 6 years ago, our order was on the brink of extinction due to the efforts of the authorities in the Bracer Guild. I alone escaped danger, took refuge in this land of whatever. It was the guidance of the great that helped me survive so I could realize my ambitions of our order. Since the time will surely come, I will record data in each of these terminals on which they shall base these new testaments. So is he writing like a new Bible or something? Like is this what's working here? To discuss the origins of our order, I will first have to turn to the abominable history of this Amurian continent. Great collapse that happened 1200 years ago marked the end of an advanced civilization with its established order giving rise to the bloodshed and poverty of the Dark Ages. The foolish blank and blank and their symbol blank of the blank. The Dark Ages met its demise in this fate. I wonder if any of these games ever go back. It sounds like there's some story into this. In the end, she's merely an idol invented by blank blank to amass a power, and such simply does not exist. There's a lot of retracted statements here. This is more of an outline of the entire cult. Bunch of mumbo jumbo to me. Restoring the data would be a feat. Oh, it might be crazy, but I could have sworn that Septian Church and Goddess of the Sky were two of the things missing. It's almost as if they're shouting to the reader that Aideos isn't real. Wait. But isn't Aideos like their god? Is Aideos actually real and I've never known this, or what? Oh, we're gonna have to do that 3 times. Okay. Okay. Oh, the penis brain heads. Forgot about these. I wonder if they're the same ones. Octo brain. No, they're different ones, apparently. Despite the ones fighting in the research center. They gotta be different. Did I lose a bet? My hungo? No, I just you know, it's one of those lovable, beautiful bad hair days. Quickly dying. But no, we're not. We're shit. I forgot to analyze the brain thing. No, I'm okay. We're just doing this for the looks. I think I look okay. I think so. The glasses, same thing. I feel like it's an ensemble that we're wearing. And these were my new glasses. I said at the beginning of the stream. I know you weren't here, and that's okay. Because it's not summer out anymore, so I wasn't really able to enjoy the glasses until it starts snowing, and then the glare. Then I'll start to wear them again. Then I look forward to wearing them. But I thought, you know, why don't we share? You do you. Yeah, you're literally. Yeah, well, yeah. Like so. Eventually, as I said, the cap will be replaced by a toque. It's getting cold soon. It is November. I arguably could put the toque on now if it's not in my car. Oh. I wasn't expecting such a blow there. How's Quickly Dying doing today? It's good to see you. It's good to see anybody, you know, honestly. Good to see anyone pop on in here. It's great. A small little heal. We get, well, see, that's a waste of that, though. Do we want to? Sure. Oh, that's all you did? Still didn't murder them. By God! Joshua's gonna come in here with the Fang Flicker, murder them. Yep. That's okay. I feel like I should be using somehow like a Joshua and Estelle, but there's I don't want to replace any of the other people. To the guy who invented Zero, thanks for nothing. Oh, these are great jokes. What does this do? Oh my! Look at that. Faint, sleep, confuse. Oh, that's there. It's gonna drop the... I feel like someone else may need that. Yeah, like that person. Look at that. Thank you, Wolfie. Gotta get a good dab out every once in a while. Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, let's get some arts around here. There we go. There we go. Top. You know what? I haven't saved in a little bit. We should probably do that. Save number 206. 114 goddamn hours in. I don't know how I'm doing it, folks. I don't know how. I thought that Baker character also said that, like, trails from, like, Azure. No, trails to Azure. We're coming from Zero, going to Azure from, I don't know. I think it's longer. And then even the bigger joke is that isn't the Cold Steel series, like, even longer than all of these combined? Can't wait to have my stupidity reign supreme on those ones. I also feel like that was a really solid dab. You know, I took my time with it. Really set it out. As the Care Bears were not able to get out their stair at that point in time. Oh, okay, this looks like fun. Some nice beds. Would it kill you to throw down a mat? Broken glass, as almost as if something has escaped. Uh-oh. I'll deal with that monster in a second. View the information. On Gnosis. Gnosis. It's a secret remedy made from blank, which grows directly on top of blank, known as Plororma glass. The way it's prepared, blank. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. So you don't want to tell us how to make it? Moreover, Gnosis left room for improvement over the blank, and then about the ceremonies at the end. At a blank, unfathomable 5 centuries prior, Gnosis laid complete with an unforeseen obstacle. Due to the scale of our experiments, we were detected by the authorities in the Bracer Guild, and they led coordinated assaults on our lodges, and ultimately the Order. The first Cold Steel game is set to 60 hours just for main story, so I'm expecting around 2. So, can I ask a question? I'm assuming you're there. What did the first game, Trails, what was Trails in the Sky? How long was that estimation? I think that's what we can rock off there. 60 hours, that sounds a little on the low end. Looks like a lot of details were deleted. Yeah, that's what we're getting. Like, is this like us finally getting the? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I can't use that site anymore. I literally need to I need to contact them to add in at the bottom the Jordan multiplier. Hey, what's the deal with this Pleroma grass? Say it was an ingredient, but yeah, no ringing bells here. Wow. Release the lock, please. Two green lights. All right, let's fight this guy. Watch out for them monsters. See, this is so nice because I can just stumble on up to these boys, and you know, you use a little bit of the craft. You know, who doesn't love a good StarCraft, right? $40.5 hours. I don't think I hit the 100-hour mark with the first Trails in the Sky, though. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Generally, I'm usually wrong about these things. But I want to say I was, like, close. Like, I was probably around the 85 to 90 hour mark for that. Harmonio boots. Lloyd and friends can get over barriers, but they sure can't get over stealing from treasure chests. Why are they so mean? Why are they so mean? Who doesn't love a good StarCraft? And demonetized. Wait, is that like a sexual joke that has gone over my head? StarCraft being a game. Oh. Oh. I can see clearly now the joke is wrong. Look at this fun guy. It's fitting. I feel like I should probably turn my light on. It's getting a little dark in here. And I'm like, well, Jordan, you are wearing sunglasses inside. Yes, I know, but it's still dark inside. All right, let's get an analyze in here. For the what was that thing named? Groom, Glom, Goombadabadum, Gorgom. A water buffalo, eh? Reminds me of the Jackass movie. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. And then with that, do it. Well, you can. And then he gets run over by several of those things. But you got to get in the do it, that part. Okay, that's what's needed. I feel like a glass of wine right now. I don't know why. Look at that brain guy. He's like, he's gonna hide this quest. Me moo mau mau, me moo mau me. I feel like the more that I reference this as to looking like the head of a penis, like this is just like a mini Mara from Persona, right? That's all it is. Nothing special. It's not riding a chariot or anything yet, but one day it will get its access to a Persona compendium, and they'll be like, look, now we're the king. Now we are Mara. I think all dicks should ride on chariots. If I were a trader, how much would my hay be worth? Do you think I could rent a business off of it? Oh, that was a good joke. Wait, is that a door? No, it's just like something really weird. Is that those look like just like animal carriers. Uh-oh. Stairs or no stairs? No stairs. Oh, I ran into that guy. I mean, I still got the preemptive, but I didn't get the successful ambush that I wanted. Oh, and they also hate space, which we don't have, because I thought we did, but we don't. There we go. That felt good. That felt getting the hair out of there. Wait, what is it again? Dark matter. Oh, that'll make contact with all of them. That's nice of them. No, you ran out of the circle. No, what if, imagine if they all just run out of the circle? Maybe it'll still make contact with this guy. I doubt it. Oh, it sucks them all in. That's an added little thing I didn't bother to actually read that time. Wow. Epiphanies are coming strong here on the Strimstram. Heyoes. I'll take that. Apparently, Arios has been thinking of challenging Cassius Bright to a duel. If you ask me, he should just stay in his McLean. You know what though? I see why people were unsure of whether or not they wanted to keep these jokes in. Like, these are good, but these would upset a snowflake. Absolutely. Like, these are really good. Like, some of these can stick around, like the hey, no loitering. Like, that can stick around in the translation. But I feel like that would be like a triggering moment for someone. Maybe there'll be like a bridge that we can cross over to. When we eventually get that third green light. Oh, I was just gonna say, you can get that final blow to blow them up. Like, where's the critical opportunities here? Know how I've been bitching for the past 120 some odd hours about experience points not being fair, and now we have all these experience points that are just flowing out nicely. I wanted to wait because I thought we had a craft with these two, Tio and Ellie. Absolutely, right? And a 50% shot of freezing them. Lloyd and Ellie, Ellie and Randy. Just because I want to utilize all the points that we still have at our disposal here. It's fun stuff. Will this murder them? Not too bad. It was no Randy and or see now, and now you bounce back with the roids. No, the Lloyd and Randy attack. Oh, are you kidding me? That's only a medium. I wonder if we would have chosen Randy to hang out with, he would have been a little bit more open to that. Because I don't want to waste all of those things, right? Like, they're only warhounds, right? Like, what are they gonna do, right? What are they going to do? They just resist everything. Oh, and then that's what they do with a penis delay? There you go, Randy. Come up big. If we could actually get them grouped up, that'd be nice. Oh, they might actually be grouped up now for us. Still aren't, but I'll take 3 of the 4. There we go. That's what we are, right? We're a cool cat. Why couldn't we have just done that from the beginning? Woo, 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 woo. What are you gonna do to us? What are you gonna do? There you go. Get in there. Well, that was Japanese. I don't know any Japanese. It's been a while since Shiretone Shalikard has stepped on in here and taught us more Japanese. You know, like the mushi mushis type of stuff. A defender. Detective Bannings. Tear down this barrier. We got a weapon. I just got a weapon. A good weapon. All right. Off we go. Where did we come from? Nobody knows. Did we come from? No, we came from in there. Oh, Nancy, come on. I like it. Can we make sunglasses a point? Oh. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, now that you came up with the idea, oh my God, I've got a weapon right here for you, right? How long should they be on for? And how many points? Quickly dying. How you baking, doer? How you doing, Baker? I swear to God, I'm 6 minutes for 500. Oh, I feel like I gotta wear them longer than that. What did I just missed? Oh, never mind. It was Stormy doing her moderator job. Thank you. I read that. I was like, wait, did someone ban Stormy or something? Oh, I feel like we could, like, look, I think, like, with me wearing my son's hats every once in a while, I feel like we could roll on into at least a half an hour. Why do I look like an up-and-coming white rapper? I don't know. From the early 2000s. Like a good white rapper? Like an Eminem? Although I don't think he ever did this. Everyone just assumes that I am No. Oh, okay. I got a little scary there. Got a little scary. Wait. There it is. You missed it. That's how he opened the stream. I was like, oh, it's one of those days. From the early 1990s. The 90s were good. I mean, so, there's a new guy at my work. He was born in 1999. For a brief moment, I had to realize that he wasn't 6 years old. Just so you know, I'm here, just not really about to watch. Diener had to reinstall Windows yesterday, so he's downloading a bunch of games, so the stream's buffering like crazy for you. I hope it's not buffering for anybody else. I have none of those dropped frames that people talk about, but good to have you. Just not able not to boot. Okay. Well, thank you for asking people if they want to be famous or not. You're doing the Lord's work. The kind that's in the bargain bin at your local convenience store because you handed them out to the clerks and they thought they'd get a few bucks off of it. Oh. Why do you gotta break me like that? Why you gotta go and break me? Welcome on in there, Baker Ernie. So let's say 1,000 points for I feel like that's too much. How about what are P, like, I know I got some whales in chat with the P points. I want to say, like, How much is a hat party? I want to look at, like, how does, like, 2,500 points for 30 minutes of sunglasses time? Well, duh. Not buffering for you. How is my husband downloading stuff able to affect you? No, like, I thought, like, when you said, look. Someone somewhere could be downloading something, porno probably, and it could affect all of us in the internet. You know, there's no. Oh, I thought there was. Wasn't there a game that had the Chivos? Oh wait, the brain. Oh god dip. All right. Okay. Oh no, that's what I want to ask. Okay, so that's a lot. How about 1,000 P points for 30 minutes of Is that too much still? I do like wearing the glasses. Okay, okay, let me write that down. Write that down, Jordan. Write that down. 1K P points. Sunglasses. Half an hour? 30 minutes? There we go. I can't tell because buffering hasn't stopped. Well, that's okay. Maybe it's me having a stroke and it doesn't even sound like it. Did you ever think of that? Jordan could be in the middle of a stroke and it's not your... No, ladies and gentlemen, that's not your stream buffering. That's just the streamer trying to say a complete sentence. Can we have a P points prize where you shake that ass? That would involve me probably getting banned and also moving my camera. And I really don't have a caboose that's worth shaking. In my opinion. Unsubscribed. Damn it. Where did we come? Okay, we came from over here. Is there I keep thinking there's like some type of treasure chest hidden. Oh, look at that. Wait, no, that's not the door. That's not Dora the Explorer door. I knew there would be a chest over here. So just how badly do you have to screw up cooking a sincere lunchbox for it to become a prank box? That's pretty funny. I'm just going to go ahead and ban myself. Wait, now, we don't need people coming on in here banning themselves. Like, look, I'm just going to show you, okay? Because I also got to turn on my light. Because it's getting too dark in here. Not because of the glasses, but... And then I'll show you, like, my butt is not worthy of P... It's not worthy of P points being spent on my butt. Like, hold on. I got, like, I'm too small. Too short. Look at that. I don't know. Like, I can't... I have to get on my chair. This is where I get banned. Are we catching this? Save it for the OnlyFans. Work that dump truck wannabe Eminem, right? Sure. I was gonna stand on my chair. And then I realized that that'd be a very bad idea because it may break. I need a new chair. That chair inside. I mean, look at it. It is this is worse than Tyler 1's chair. Like, it used to have. Well, it still has padding. It's falling apart, man. This is what you get when you go down to Staples and you need a chair and you spend like $100 probably. I was going around the office at work last night trying to find a comfortable, like, I'm not buying a gamer's chair. As much as I think it would be cool, I'm not wasting my fucking money on a gamer chair. I don't need it. the money's in the proper office chair. So I was trying to, like, you know, because a big company like mine probably bought these things in from Staples or whatever. So like, I'm trying to find that comfortable one so I can go and get one, and then I'm using Google Lens to see if it'll pick up what it actually is. So I think I may have figured it out, but it may or may not be either $199 or $399, and I can't figure out which one it is because they look exactly the same. It looks like a victim of Chernobyl. Yeah. Wait, does the chair look that bad? Like, it's got, like, one advantage this chair does have, and everyone will know what I'm talking about here. It's got my ass groove in it. Like, if anyone else tried to sit in this, it would be probably extremely uncomfortable. It's that fake leather cloth that, oh yeah, like, I think that might be the next thing I might have to do, is buy a legitimate leather chair. But although with cats, I wanted to stay away from anything that's expensive, so maybe I was thinking fabric, but I don't know. But that's how you also get a cheap chair, right? Like, if I buy, you know, something with leather, then it's going to be expensive, and then it still could be uncomfortable. Yeah. So I don't know, like, do I just buy like a $200 chair? I don't know. Why did I read this again? Crossbell is the blank of Dolce & Gabbana, and the blank blank a blank a blank, where the blanks of the divine child blanks. Something about Sunfort. For blank to blank to blank a blank a blank. However, I've seen with my own eyes the blank a blank a blank, a blank blank blank. Blank blank. Yeah, like, there's like the saying of, like, you're supposed to spend money on things you spend a lot of time on, in, or with, or anything that meets up with the earth, right? So, like, you know, you sleep a long time, so okay, you spend money on a good mattress. You spend good money on tires, because that's the only thing that's actually in contact with the road. Chairs, you should spend money if your job requires you sitting on your ass all days. Although I don't sit on my ass all days at work. I do stream a lot, so yes. I say get a $200 chair, get some chair accessories, and keep it covered in protection like an Asian family. I may steal a park. I was like, why are you stealing a park bench? Then I realized that I read that wrong, and you told me to steal a park bench. I could do that. Where are we going here? Wait, is that where we are right now? What are chair accessories? Maybe I don't want to go this way. I feel like we've been this way, right? We've been that way. So this must be the access to the actual other door that we've been trying. Earrings and ring. Oh, okay. We could do that. We could do that. Maybe I could buy like, I think I have like some razor stickers and other paraphernalia from numerous computers. Like, so maybe I just put a bunch of gamer stickers on said chair when I eventually get it, if I ever get it. We all know I won't get it, right? Like, we know that already, right? Like, much like the microphone boom that I've been talking about that I was gonna apparently get like 8 years ago that we still haven't gotten. Yeah, like that. I'll instead just keep complaining that my back hurts and my butt hurts and unrelated reasonings and all that jazz. Slap an Alienware symbol on it, and the chair will suddenly jump up to $1,000 for no good reason. Wait, maybe you're onto something. Maybe I buy $200 chair, buy $5 Alienware sticker, then take it to the Facebook marketplace and get some poor schmuck to buy my Alienware chair for $1,000. Right? I know why your butt hurts. Can you tell me why my butt hurts? Whoa. Oh, Baker. Also, Lloyd Bannings has now become my favorite Trails character so far. He won me over. He's won me over. He's had his moments. Is this what I think it is? It's red Kool-Aid. Why? What? Why not? I mean, I said this before. Joshua was my favorite beforehand, but he was not. He's no any top tier anything else. Like everyone was like middle. No one was doing anything that really. It's just because he was that. But he had a moment with Ellie, and everything sort of came together where everyone was like cheering him on, and he was down in the dumps, and everyone like gave him the good old the character trope of becoming the big man that he should be, and he realized that he was chasing a dream that was incapable of ever getting by trying to be his brother, and he had like an epiphany, and just sort of through that whole point, it made me like, all right, I've been a little too unfair to Lloyd Bannings, so yeah, he won me over. Looks crazy suspicious, but it's not blood. I told you. It's Kool-Aid. Dip your fucking hand in there. Get a slurp. Get a slurp. Color may be different, but the scent is very similar to the drug, I'm sure. But I thought they were blue pills. Why don't you have Joshua or Estelle in your party? I thought that they weren't better replacements for what I currently have. If you have a reason for me to replace someone else, let me know, and I will do so. But that's my reasoning. I'm shocked that I feel like they weren't. No, that's me thinking out loud. I didn't feel they were. Like when I was the only one that I was thinking of replacing was Ellie. And she's sort of like the healer. So like Estelle and Joshua aren't really the healer. Like I could replace Randy Orlando, but you don't go fucking replacing Randy Orlando. Like it's Randy fucking Orlando. Tio can be a healer? But then we'd have to do Orbital Hour, and we all know how everyone loves that. I love Orbital Hour. I mean, quite frankly, who doesn't? I could probably think of someone who might not like it, but whether it's Orbital Hour, whether it's fusing personas, it all has different times, names, and meanings. They're all the same thing in the end, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm gonna shoot this fish into the face fuck. What? No. He only had 4 days till retirement. What's this Orbital Hour? Let's see it. I know you're joking. I love repeating to you mechanics I've explained to you each game. 10,000 Mira. Inside are unholy words written in blood. Crossbell when you etch, crossbell win below. Oh, okay. Like, okay. Let's take a peek. Now you've pulled my leg. I don't need it to be replaced to, like, I would, like, okay, look. Well. Oh, that's why. Because I'm sitting there remember, like, wait, isn't blue healing? But I remember the green is the AoE heal. And that's because Ellie's got a couple of the wind ones. That's why that works. So Tio could be a, hold on. I don't think the blue heals, yeah, they're all like for single people. Jordan, if you like what you have and it works, stick with it. I was just asking. I'm all over the place today, buddy. Like, I'm all over. I don't get, like, what? How come this game got rid of Latira? I'm assuming going forward, that's just what they're sticking with. Ah, the Death Moon. I think it becomes breath. Okay. Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it then. It becomes hot breath. Analyze this guy up. There we go. Oh, lole. Yes. Oh, don't. What are you doing? Okay. Come on in with the Fang Flicker. Yeah, Breath and Holy Breath. So that became essentially Latira and Lathera, and I'm sure I'm butchering those names wrong. Send your complaints to who's my new HR? Is that Chelsea now? Wings lost that job. God damn it. I mean, I think there's a penis rating joke somewhere in there, but no, we'll be nice. I'm Mayor, HR, Manager, Hype Man. I have many titles. Fucking Christ's sakes. I'm just gonna stop reading chat now because I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble from my HR. Sorry, Chelsea. I did not mean to read it that way. Thank God that my my chat has a sense of humor. I think that's what that's called. I only have 2 of those. Sorry. I heard Swoony has 3 nipples. That may or may not be true. I knew if I did that, I was going to knock him out of the circle. I knew if I did that, it was going to be a stupid moment. Wait, doesn't, like, Baker, do you have a 3rd nipple? I thought that was legit on someone. Does someone in my chat actually legitimately have a 3rd nipple? Does Discord allow this type of stuff to be shown? Okay, maybe it was someone else. Okay, just the 2. Your dreams. Do they? I thought that's what people come here for, is for me to share my, the dreams and wishes. Give him a good old bonk on the head there. There we go. Baker, I have a question and possibly a demand. Can you do channel point thingies? What are they called? What are they called? Not the prediction. The thing like the, you know, like the Queen's English. Can you do those? Because I believe I have you set as an editor. Would you mind adding the for 1,000 P points? I will wear a pair of sunglasses for 30 minutes. Please and thank you. Wait, hold on. I just had a follow-up. Does that mean you can also turn certain ones on and off? You're gonna have to find all the things for it. Don't worry about it, I can do it. I just asked if you could do it. And now that I brought that up, I'm now worried that whether or not you could actually turn some of them on or off. More so, I'm worried about the ones you could turn back on. Wouldn't that be Funny. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? I feel that was a joke that went over my head. Looks like Block Party's making a comeback. God damn it. Could these be our missing persons? I think so. I mean, I gotta say, this is like a Norway-ish like prison. This is not an American-like prison. These people look like they got some actual room to stretch out. No toilets, though, so... Gantz! My police buddies, did you come to rescue us? No, we didn't. No way, help actually came? Wait, were these guys thrown in here because they're gonna be sacrificed? Yeah, about that. Let's just open all the cells, Lloyd. I think that lever over there controls the cell doors. Let me guess, there's gonna be a mean monster in there. I didn't realize that these things could all be on the menu now. Wow. That's a sturdy looking lever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pull that lever. Pull it to completion. Pardon me, folks. I got a chest to open up. Someone stored Gnosis inside me, and next thing I knew, I was in this cell. Try harder, Geofront. Try harder. Please try to remain calm. We'll explain everything once we open up the other... Wait, there's more... We opened them all, didn't we? We're saved! Oh, please hurry and save us. Oh, God. You know, is your poor name just Citizen? 2 people named Citizen. That's unfortunate. Oh. There's more people. It's gonna get us in trouble pulling all these levers. Hey, why does that guy have like a radio or something? So we can't leave yet. Well, I'm sorry, Gant. So far, we've avoided detection during our infiltration of this place, but it's not that simple. Nasty monsters and those brainwashed mafiosos are crawling all over the place. There ain't a safe haven anywhere. Not in these ruins and not in the city either. Safest option is for all of you to remain here until help arrives. So we're not actually the help that they were looking for. Guardian Force will be dispatched here as soon as the chaos in the city is quelled. Just endure a little longer. So actually, if you guys could just go back into your dungeon cells, you know, everything's okay. Good talk. You guys know you can leave the cell here, right? Thank you for releasing me from the cell. I think I finally gathered all my thoughts now, despite that I'm not actually going to leave the cell. He just wanted to have the door open to let some air in or out or something like that, despite that it's bars. You see, I work as an orbal engineer, specializing in orbals. Who would have thought? Somehow my equipment made it through the mugging. If you need your orbits tinkered with me, let me know. I'll do what I can to get them on up to par. Up to snuffs, eh? But I can't go through this door? Where's another treasure chest? Are you kidding me right now? Alright, well... I feel like we're getting into something here if it's asking me to upgrade sluts and whatnot, and... Okay, what do you got here? Anything new for me? Probably not. God, I have so many of some of these things. It's redonkulous. Well, I got one of everything, so really don't need to bother on in with that. Oh, sorry, yep, sorry, out of here. Yep, bye. Toodles! I feel like we came in here, right? Not like we came in here, that's disgusting. But, oh, wait, no, maybe not. Nope. 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 There we go. This poor fish. This poor fish. I never saw it coming. Never had a chance. Just to fall down at your door. Is that like its own built-in chibi? Guess so. Fish fillet from McDonald's. It's terrible. I feel like I'm missing something before. Like, am I supposed to? Like, I feel like going through this door, something's gonna happen. Okay, so I don't think I can actually do your... Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. Thank you for looking, though. Oh, come on! That may or may not be actually somewhat relieving, to be honest. I would just picture, like, one day stepping on in and I have, like, a bunch of things added on in. Why don't you stream with your pants off? What? Trying to figure out no show cock on stream. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Maybe next time, right? Maybe next time. Maybe when Twitch truly ends and we go back to YouTube. YouTube Mixer and YouTube. Hey, Dark Fantasy Realms. I'm sorry that you just came in on that inopportune time. How are ya? This is why my channel hasn't grown. Right? Oh. I stream on Mixer, YouTube, and Mixer, right? Oh, what's that thing? Oh, yeah. It's a water level control valve. Why don't you take it for a spin? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Remember Mixer? Mixer was a good thing. It's unfortunate that Microsoft decided to overpay for 10 streamers. And instead not stick with it. Oh, we're doing fantastic. It was and then it wasn't, right? Oh my god, this thing's an Octo Bonerville. It's gonna Octo Bone me. I mean, let's not lie here. We would absolutely let this thing bone us, right? Welcome to Bonerville. Population U. Referencing no one in particular here, actually. They made their partner requirements. Yeah, like I feel like Mixer did not offer an affiliate equivalent until it was too late. Oh shit. Now I can't go back there? Alright, we should probably have gone and seen what that other area was first. Oh yeah, like you're not wrong. Like they thought the deal was to we throw lots of money at people. And now, you know, people will go in droves apparently to see the streams, right? Like, and it didn't work out that way. Oh, okay. I'm a little... Oh, okay. Thank God this was all this was. I was getting a little concerned. Monsters! Killed their smaller streamer. Well, and then... So, what had come out afterwards? Now, Twitch and YouTube all do this anyways, but Mixer always sort of denied this at the beginning. When they bought Ninja, Shroud, and a few other small... King of Thalion, a few of those. They always said that they were not actively... advertising them like on their front page per se. They wanted to make it so that it was always sort of open to everyone and really have the recommendations. And later afterwards it was realized that good luck ever being recommended anyone but the streams that they paid a lot of money for, right? So that sucked, like, to find that out afterwards, like, hey, did you like streaming on our platform? We never gave you any hope to ever get in on that. Like, that sucks. Oh, I didn't realize there was like 5 of them. Jordan question the first. Since you're playing Zero right now, is there a way to bring up the map that's in the upper right-hand corner? Like right now? Like while I'm fighting these things that might eat my penis right now? Or you mean in general? I think because it's a dungeon, there may or may not be a map. If there is one, I'm not allowed to do anything to it, but I'll check after I'm done fighting this thing that's gonna eat my penis. This sea moon guy. Devil given strength via moon. How is he getting strength from the moonlight when we're underground? I mean, like on Ursula Road or Mines Mountain Road or someplace like that. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, of course, my horse. Did I just use the wrong thing? God, wait. This bottom one, the one that says 145. What is that? Is that Mirage? I feel that's what it is. That's Mirage. God damn it. Silver. If you could stop recovering. Oh, you. Jerk. We could murder these things. Here we go. Hey, there's some damage. Hey, who would have thought that was a possibility? Nice to know Stell's gonna come on in. Oh, yeah, Randy! Still hasn't learned higher elements after nearly 4 whole games. What do you mean I haven't learned higher elements? I have some maxed out elements. I just don't have, like, the... I don't have them for everybody. Wait, no, I think I do. Or do you mean like the higher elements as in the, not the spells, but the actual... Oh no, you mean the spells, but not, never mind. Just, this is what takes me to play this game 300 years, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, we've gotten the Florentin. Chief Roberts has been pulling the strings to have Crossbell rename the Geo Front to the Teo Front. Would the dev team have to change their name too? Yes. Look at that. Space, Time, and Mirage. Yeah, I'll catch on eventually. You already know. Oh, yeah. So sorry. There is no map. That's the only map I can open up. Dark Fantasy. Are you wearing glasses to hide the fact that there's wind blowing out of your... Fucking Christ's sakes. That hurts, my friend. That hurts. Boy, when they named this chapter The Longest Day, they weren't kidding. I feel bad now that you've said that. Said what? Don't ever feel bad, man, out here. There's no reason to feel bad, mans. This is the final dungeon anyway, Jordan. Right. Oh! Okay. I'm having a lot of those moments today. A lot of them. Probably too often. need to be left out from a rut. I'm gonna be thrown into a gutter, forgotten about for aeons. Let me just say, this fucking side quest with Grace and photographs sucks ass. Oh, I remember that one. I think there's 9 in total. I don't think this is too spoilery, but wait until you get the one that's at, I want to say, the ancient battlefield, and it doesn't let you get it until afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. Zero generally has the worst pacing with side quests. I didn't find it was too bad, but looking back on it, in the middle of it, I can certainly see how this could anger the blood of a lot of people. Alright, we don't need to go over there. We've been over there. It's funny how Azure is the exact opposite. Really? I don't... Can't even go in there. Can't even go into the period blood. That's ridiculous. And I look forward to Azure because I think I've had a lot of fun with this game. And I look forward to basically having the other one just basically do everything just better. Tag 3. The chest has been stricken with the curse of Kiseki. Sadly, nothing else will come out of it for years. Is that a joke that it took these games a long time to come on out or something? Or, oh wait, that's not where we were going. Sort of testing on this. I got about an hour and a half left of playtime. What are the odds of me finishing this game today? I feel like I've made 0 progress. I mean, we have made progress. I will not finish it. Is there a good stopping point again for me? As the fish gives me a gummer. Jordan, you never finish things when you want to finish them. I know. I know. It never... I don't know what happens. I mean, it's not from lack of effort. Are you kidding me, T.O.? I was just gonna... Could you... What bosses have you fought in this dungeon so far? Bosses? Maybe 1. I don't even know if you could count it as a boss, to be honest. The mafioso guys, before I opened that door with the 3 green lights, they turned into some demonic thing. I don't know if I would call them a boss, though. You're just slow, and that's okay. I feel like yeah, that hit personally, Chelsea. That hit personally. I feel like there's probably more to... Oh, god damn it, Jordan. Stop being an idiot. There's a boss that you might reach within the hour. I'm a well-known gambler among chess folk. You can call me Gambler Jack in the Box. That's great. See, my problem is I didn't feel like I've been going slow. Except for when chat tells me, like, hey, Jordan, remember how you say you don't go slow? This is the part where you're going slow. Yes, I did. I caught that joke. Wait, what is Gambler Jack from, though? Isn't Gambler Jack from Final Fantasy IX? Oh, Sky Games. Wasn't there a Gambler Jack in Final Fantasy IX? I'm super fast, Jordan. Thank you. I do remember a Gambler Jack from the Sky Games, but maybe I thought that was another thing on... Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now. Because this is burying me. What the fuck am I thinking of then? I mean, I haven't even... I basically did, like, Disc 1 of Final Fantasy IX about 25 years ago, so... It could mean from anything. I'm known for my moments. Alright, it's nice I'm getting some, like, high-end weaponry now handed out. Alright, I like to start from the left to the left to the left. Oh, stairs. Oh, man. There's just period blood everywhere. That guy came right at me. He splooged right on me. How dare he? Sparkle, sparkle. Space Jam? Wow. The only character similar to Gambler Jack I remember is a character that was called Bum4. Do you remember Bum4? I have no idea who Bum4 was. I feel like you were trying to pull a joke on me there, and you wanted me to say, what's a bum for? And I didn't. And then I did it, and then you still got the joke. Fuck! You found nothing. You can't hold anymore, so you left it behind. It was too easy. It was way too easy. I believed you, Baker. I believed you. You discover all of Anton's old love letters. After reading one, you can't bring yourself to read the others. Fair enough. I also just remembered about the run button. He did. He did, Wait, what did that just do? Oh, it's doing it right now. That's like up, Doc. What's up, Doc? What? Oh, look at you. Majestic. You some type of catfish? Well, no, I remember the up, Doc. What was the joke from The Office though? It was like that though. Was it like what's an up, dog? What's up, dog? And then Andy ruins it anyways or something? To get the best FPS in this game, you need to turn down for what? What? For what? What? What's a 4 watt? What are you doing to me right now? My brain! Why are people like this? What did I do to deserve this? I don't feel too bad about not getting this one about the 4 watt. What's a 4 watt? I'll help you out. What's a 4 watt? Is that where we're heading for this? That's another one as well. The song turned down for what? What? I mean, this is just a lot of stuff going over my head. I think that's what this is. Come on, poison him, Randy. There you go. I think I have worn sunglasses inside for too long. That and I probably need a drink. But I don't have any beer. I need to get beer. I feel like me and Baker should be having a beer together. Oh! Did Lloyd just say something about chowder? You have like a Boston moment there? DJ Snake and Lil Jon from 10 years ago, people used to do it to everyone on the internet. They'd go through their entire options menu looking for what? For what? Oh. Still blue, blue. What on earth is still blue? What happened, Dark Fantasy? I just spent over an hour on this quest and I can't finish it until I progress the story. I told you that. I told you. Poison, blind, burn. Oh, there it is right there. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. You're damn right it is. I think it might be time for me to take off the glasses. They've been on for 2.5 hours. If someone paid points for this, they would be happier than a pig in shit. All right, moving on. Oh, the game, the colors. Wait, where are we going? We came down here, right? That sounds about right. How's my Halloween? I worked, which sort of sucked. I worked all last night, so I was unable to take the little guy out. But my wife did. He went as, dependent upon how you want to refer to it as, Grogu, the Child, Baby Yoda. He had quite a good haul. Yeah, I'll grab a picture and throw it in the. Are you in the Discord? Throw a picture in there of what he looked like. Like he looked pretty good, but I was a little worried. Like my wife said, like what I was worried was about. Like he was too little to go last year. Like, I mean, he did go out last year, but I think, you know, he did the baby thing of where you dressed him as a pumpkin and, you know, whatever. But, you know, this year was his first year of, like, being able to go door to door, house to house type of thing. But I was worried of, like, he's not going to know what to do. But my wife was telling me the entire time of, like, he was in his glory. He loved it. I guess once he realized that he could go to someone's house and they were going to give him free candy, he did not want to stop. I went as a disgruntled man who disabled his doorbell. I took her and got all the candy. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Wait, Baker, is that what you honestly did? I was starting to learn on Reddit, and apparently this pissed off a lot of people on Reddit. Now I live in an apartment, so I guess that I get lucky. I never had a house to give away candy. Maybe one day. But like the amount of people that were pissed off that apparently if you shut off your porch light, that's like the universal sign that you don't participate in giving out candy. And I remember being apparently when I went trick-or-treating, I don't remember, like, I remember going up to people's doors without the porch light. And I remember knocking, ringing the door. So, I mean, apparently I was a jackass. It's not that big of a deal in the UK. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Everyone's got 200 penis points. So we do the penis point thing. No, that's fair, Baker. Yeah, as you know, as the wife and I joke, you know, we get to inspect the candy, right? Get to choose what, you know. There's obviously stuff that, like, at 2 years old he can't have, obviously. So, that's a winner in my book. Wolf Slayer, Chelsea, and did you buy? Well, I guess this could apply to everyone. Did you buy too much candy? Did everyone buy too much candy? I mean, you never want to be stuck with not enough, then your house gets egged, but did you have anyone knock on your door though, Baker? I didn't give any out because I took my kids out. Yeah, I guess that's the thing too, right? Like, if the wife and I lived in a house, like, I wonder how that would work. Like, because I think the both of us would want to go out. But at the same time, let's drop that defense. And then you come back to your house being egged. We had about 30 or full size. That's right. I remember you guys said that. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Chelsea and Wolf Slayer is the cool house where you get the full size chocolate bars. 40 or so left over. Send them on over to me. No, I don't. I don't need any more candy. The kids were going nuts. Nuts, I tell ya. Nuts. Oh, that's good. What was the best costume that you saw? I feel like there's some good ones. My wife had a really good picture. So I guess wherever she took my son, there's a guy dressed up fully in a Vader outfit, like to the nines. So like, my son hasn't seen Star Wars or anything, but obviously like the guy was cool, whatever. So my wife got a bunch of pictures, like Vader's walking up to him with his giant lightsaber, and my son's just looking at him like, what the fuck are you? But he wasn't afraid or anything, which was funny. And apparently he had like the voice thing as well and everything. That was good. Yeah, I'll see if I can get some pictures. What was I looking for? Oh, that's right. To replacing this stupid confusion. Have you ever had a Milka bar? It's delicious. It tastes like real chocolate and not the mildly burnt shit they sell over here. I don't know what a Milka bar is. Should I know what a Milka bar is? Is that like a Wonka bar? Next year I'm going to go as a drunk, disgruntled man with shaking fists. Ooh, changing it up a little bit there. Nothing wrong with that. We had one in a blow-up T-Rex suit, a dragon with mechanical wings, lots of tiny princesses, a couple of Wonder Womans, some dudes in Minecraft outfits. One was Steve, the main character, and one was a diamond suit. Milka is German. Okay. Meaning what? Like milk chocolate? Help me out here, Chelsea Ann. Like, we're dealing with someone who's incapable of figuring out anything on their own. Oh, we should probably impede this guy from whatever giant-ass move he's vibing out to do there. I told you the definition, Jordan, what it means. Oh, wait, Milka these not... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I walked into that wall. I guess there's no... Okay. What is this guy doing? Oh, my God! You live for it. Their main bars are fully milk chocolate, but they have several different versions. Wolf's favorite is the one with strawberry cream. What? You guys are cray. You guys are cray. Well, move on over here, Lloyd. Meet up with the ladies. Chocolate and strawberry cream. Okay, okay. Randy lost all his penis points. That's not fair. I'm afraid this guy's gonna do something. And I don't want him to do anything. Why isn't guard a thing? I mean, I guess I could just murder him with probably this. Yeah, Randy wore that one. He did. Oh, you jerk. Uh-oh. The last time he did something, it was really mean. He killed all of us. Okay, Randy. Get on over here for, yeah. Maybe we should just have everyone together so that, when we want to heal people. I feel like we don't need that one much. Maybe. Let's see how much this does. I would send you some if I knew where you lived, or if I knew how to package chocolate so it won't melt. Just come and visit Maryland before Christmas. Yeah. Wish. I don't even still think that Tio has energy shot, energy circle. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. God damn it! I'm more mad that this didn't get in. How could, if it has a C on it, or that's a G, it could be a C or a G. Does that mean it's incapable of being impeded? Literally could have used the mountain of CP, you. You're goddamn right I could have. That just means it's a craft, Jordan. Oh. Oh. One of those things where it took me 100 hours to learn that too. My Chestel, your innards have grime like old gum. Great that Joshua got a weapon. That's quite... Oh. I was gonna say, that's quite the upgrade, but it really... It sort of is, but sort of isn't. Weapon for Joshua, who you... Well, I'm telling you, I'm open to suggestions here, folks. Wait, where did I come? Don't follow me. Did I come from down here? Wait. Okay, that's right. Why, that fucking fish followed me all the way over here. Yeah, see, that's the problem. When you have a long-ass fight like that, you forget the direction you were going, and then you still run into the same enemy because... You know. Great job. Great job, Tio. Yeah, really put the room together on that one. Yeah, these back-to-back misses are fantastic. I want to make it 3 for 3 there, sweetheart. I mean, I feel like shipping chocolate would be expensive, you know? You'd have to get like in some type of... Well, no, you know what you do? You just ship it in the winter. You know, when a nor'easter comes on up, you know, then you don't even have to worry, but just ship it. And it'll show up cold. Does it snow in Maryland? Does it get cold down there? Or is it like Brazil? Woman, eh? Can't hit the broadside of a bar. Okay, now we're mocking me. It probably doesn't. It's probably like Mexico or something. I feel like I've been this way. Have I been this way? I feel like I went this way. Oh God. I feel like I haven't been down here. What have I done? Oh. Hello. I don't think it does. I think it's one of those deals. Okay, crafting combos. Lloyd and Tio or Lloyd and Ellie. That's the jazz right here. See, oh, you can't do a combo craft though. Right, just murder them. I really thought we'd be able to finish the game today. Really thought, you know. I should have known. I should have known. Like, why do I even think this way? At this speed, there's about 4 more streams. I hope you're not joking. I asked someone in Neo Matter's Discord how, like, I told them where I was. I told them don't you know, butcher it or spoiler it. They told me it could take 2 hours, and then they said, but maybe 5 to 6. And so I didn't even know what to think when they said that. So I was like, okay. Sounds about right for yeah. I mean, I said this. Yeah, I didn't want to go over them about the Jordan time thing. I felt like that they didn't need to know of that. So, you know. Yeah, like they don't know me. They don't know me. Can we burn this guy? Does he? No. There's no burning of anything. Can you stop healing yourself? Uh-oh. No, you jerk. Nope. 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 All these things are not what I need. God damn it. Got 2 confused idiots. I love when you have to explain to people that you're slower than the average gamer. I mean, there's a whole thing about that on me. Oh, God damn it. Oh, why didn't I? Oh, never mind. I was going to be like, why didn't I should have waited. Does Energy Circle also heal people of this thing? Or maybe that's Teal that has that and I'm forgetting. No, don't it. No! It's Teal that has it. Right? God damn it. Right. Stop healing yourself, for crying out loud. Uh-oh. Oh, cheeseburgers. So that doesn't work on him, by the looks of it. With the way you play this game, I half expect the Microsoft paperclip to appear and tell you that you've got CP still left. Okay. That was fair. That was more than fair. You see, okay, that's what I wanted. It is some banging music, though. I'll give it that, though. All right, let's. Do we have something that's gonna murder someone? Randy and I mean, guess I could be anybody, right? Inescapable surprise attack. Oh wait, so time difference. A barrage of attack from both ends of it. I feel like them together make great music together. Please kill this evil monster. There we go. There we go. One thing I'll say about Zero that I have above some of the other games is in the music. Yes. It's great music. A clit shell. Great. Asteria. Oh, great. How can Estelle spinner spin so softly? Because it's in a hurricane. Let me read that again. How can Estelle spin her staff so fast? Because it's a hurricane. Oh, that's the joke. I was like, what's the joke there? Oh, I got a handle of a hurricane. Okay. I think I want to go this way. Did we come from this way? Oh, I don't know. It's all thanks to this cosmetic rod. I don't know where to go right now. Did we come up this way? Oh God. I'm lost. I'm the dreaded lost. I feel like I don't feel like I came from this area, but I can't remember. Zero no Kiseki day 1,338 incoming, ladies and gentlemen. Oh God. I need a chest. Oh God, where are we going? Oh. Phew. I wish. Is anyone there? Hey! Don Marconi? The Don of Ravash? How'd you boys get in here? Haven't I seen you before? Your faces are rubbing me the wrong way. Oh, we don't have to let this guy out. I have an hour. I've got an hour. And that's literally nothing more than that. Like an hour is, I would prefer to be done before an hour, to be honest. Like I would probably say 45 minutes, to be honest. I'll be only here for 35 more minutes, and so you probably won't miss much. You probably won't miss much. Yes, it's those damn brats that ruined the Schwartz auction. Regardless, you all got what was coming for you. Shut your whore mouths, you ingrates. This is all your fault. If that hadn't infuriated the speaker, I would have never had to turn to those drastic measures. This is all on you, punks. Like, are you talking about getting to that boss you were talking about? Like, I'm not going to be able to finish the game in that 45 minutes to an hour. That's not what you're talking about, right? Like, finishing the game is off the table. If you reach the boss with 10 to 20 minutes... Oh, you're not finishing this game. Okay. Okay. I was worried about that's like where you were sort of skewing towards. I would probably just end it after the boss then. Or maybe before the boss. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if someone gets me in on a rant. Originally, we just thought it would make everyone stronger. Everyone in Ravash started downing it after the raid on Hey You. But last night, every person who took the drugs started acting differently, and then this happened. Scarier than that, some of them began to transform into disgusting creatures. Like I said, 45 minutes. I'd like to be done at 2:45 p.m. Or like 7:45 your time, I believe. 7:45? Yes. Unless you guys did your hour back. Do we all turn the cocks back at the same time? Okay. Did you already do that? Aren't you 5 hours ahead of me? You must have already done it. Huh. That is weird. Now I have to remember that Baker is now... We're in some type of weird time compendium here. Don't push your luck, jackass. Walkwum Genta. How do you say this guy's name? Joachim? Yochum? I think I have the last name down. Gwenter? Sir, please stop breaking the Matrix. Pikachu! Ravash was the sole provider of gnosis to the citizenry, right? Tell me I'm wrong! I know your plan. Use Crossbell citizens as a lab rat to evaluate how the drug would go, and if things went smoothly, you would have begun to market the drug to potential buyers. Expanding all over Zamuria. We're on to him. We may have gone a little too far. I doubt any Diet member will attempt to sweep this under the rug for you. And Speaker Hartman's under investigation for his ties to Gwenter. Know full well that nobody will be able to shield you from the law. The long-arm law of Lloyd Dick Bannings. So what happened to Garcia? Oh, I feel the boss fight Joachim the boss fought Joachim until the bitter end. Unfortunately, the raw power of all those monsters was too much for him to handle, and we haven't seen him since. Only diet needed around here is one for Marconi. That's good. That's good. That is bad news. He's probably turned demonic. What are we planning to do with them? Oh, am I given like a legitimate choice? Not an easy call, but we'll trust your judgment, because honestly I'm not sure if the guild's sworn duty to protect civilians applies to Ravash. Oh. They just decided to do the answer for me. We owe you one, kid. She's ever the good cop. Yeah, Lloyd's always out to do the right thing, like, all the time, right? Like, it never... Part of it why I like him a little bit now. My advice is to stay put and wait for the police to start their rescue mission. Jordan, how long do you plan to go for? About another 45 minutes, penguins. Don't go barking orders at me, brat. Your job is done. Alright, let's press on. Did they leave any treasure chests in there? Can I... Wait, where did we... Okay, we came from over here, over here. No spoils for me? Oh. More monsters. Oh, looks like Ellie and Tio, and there isn't any, critical. Oh, well. God, those things are ugly. I know, right? But they have a family, though, Chelsea. Probably a loving family. At least I think. Maybe? I'm letting these guys go free. I'm a good guy. Everyone else. Lloyd, you realize one of them is a child rapist. Good for him. Not that we're joking about child rapists. Just what Baker said. I'm going to stop reading everything. Okay, that didn't do the damage I thought it would do. We might have to do it again. Why does this only hurt, like, some people? And now they're all gonna move, so it doesn't matter anyways. The joke isn't that one of them is a child rapist. The joke is that Lloyd is a dumbass. Yeah, we do know that Lloyd is your standard dumbass. But he's our dumbass, and we love him for it. Well, don't stop reading too soon. I think Penguins has a question for you. Thank you. After stream, can we go to voice chat to help me with stuff? Mainly looking at a fusion calculator and letting me know what I need. I literally have to go right from the stream to picking up my son and my wife. I will probably be gone for about an hour or so, because then my wife wants to do shopping. I have to get beer. But if you were open to me probably helping you out afterwards, if that's not too late. If not, I can help you tomorrow. Or if you just want to chit-chat, I might be able to shoot the shit via text on Discord. I'm here to help. I don't know why anyone would want my help, but I am here to help. Okay. The good old flang flicker. Sorry, fat. Be careful here, Jordan. The wang flicker. Dear God, eh? Ooh, he card read good. What is this guy? Okay. Wait, no? Wait. So we still don't even have it. Why am I bothering? I mean, if anyone else knows, throw the question on out there, penguins. I am not, as much as I love me some Persona, I am not the guy. Wolfslayer, not to just throw him under the bus here, but that is someone who knows some shit about all games, apparently, especially them Personas. Okay, it would be nice if you stopped healing yourself. Yes, he is feeling unwell, and so now I feel really bad that I threw someone's name in there to go do that when it didn't, You never know, he might wake from his stupor. Nice job. Well, anyone could have seen how that was gonna go. I have all these moves and just nothing's going on. Yes, she is as well. She is. She has an addiction to many things that begin with P. Mostly Persona. I mean, yeah, like I don't know a lot of stuff about fusions. It's just looking at a fusion calculator. So you have to watch to make sure that one of the things that fucked me up when I was looking at a fusion calculator was I didn't realize like they don't really tell you if you need to have the maxed social link. And for the longest time, I didn't realize I needed like a certain thing maxed out because I couldn't make that specific one. So, I mean, that was my problem. One of many problems, obviously. Okay, so here's the thing. You got max all social links, so that's not your problem. And I don't like, if you're playing Royal, I don't know if there's specific things for Royal that's different. Could be, maybe not. I don't know. I don't like this guy's going to be doing mean things here. Why can't I freeze this guy? Why is that not an option? So a fusion calculator, there's a bunch of spreadsheets and whatnot for all the Persona games quickly dying that essentially tells you, like, if you want a specific Persona like Mara riding around like a dick on a chariot, you type in Mara and then it's going to tell you what personas you need to fuse to make the dick riding persona. He's going to do something really mean. Yeah, so I don't like, I can't stop a craft. Is that how I'm taking this? I do not want that guy to do that thing. Yeah, fusions, it calculates. Yeah, sir. In Persona 5 R, I just went into the Velvet Room and made random shit, hence why at level 70 my personas are trying. You and me both, Chelsea Ann. I look forward to doing that as well. That'll be fun. Very Yoda of you. Yes. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. The Aurora dress. You can argue over who best boy is, but I think we can all agree that Zeit is the goodest boy. They're not wrong. Oh, they are not wrong there. Wait, what did we just get? Oh, the Aurora dress. That's right. Don Morcorny, answer me. Do you recognize this? A police badge? I feel like I've seen this one before. That's the badge of that insufferable detective. How'd you get your hands on that? Oh, I was gonna ask you the same thing. You killed the owner of this badge, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, you might meet the same fate as him if you get carried away. Better learn your place quick and make sure to keep us happy or else. That pest was named Guy, right? Sorry, because we weren't the ones who killed him. We might have been planning on taking him out since he was such a pain in the ass to deal with, but still, before we could act, some other guy did the job for us. The job was just some piece of junk that my men took from the scene of the crime. It is possibly simply being an incredibly good liar. If everything he said was true, removing key evidence from the victim and hiding it like a treasure. You got a strange hobby there, buddy. Anyways, we didn't kill him. He was probably, absolutely killed by Joachim. After all, that detective was conducting an investigation into Joachim while annoying us too. My brother knew? He had the mastermind pinned down long before we even knew about it. Guy was an amazing man. Spend enough time here, everyone. Move out! Seems legit, right? Sure. Why is this happening? And yet, damn it! Some things really are too good to be true. They are. You know what? He's right. About what? About everything, damn it. When did Guy die? Wasn't he in previous games? No, he was not in any previous games, at least. I don't even think he was mentioned, to be honest. I want to say it was about three years ago. So the 3 previous games I played, the Trails in the Sky games, this game takes place 6 months after the 3rd game that we played previous. So like that entire series takes like what, maybe a year of them doing everything. And then this series is 6 months after, hence Joshua and Estelle are in it and they don't look any different. So yeah, that's basically it for that. Okay, I guess I was expecting something else and there's nothing else to, it's all just, okay, moving on, out. I feel like that was like, I got a story spot, but it didn't really help me out beyond that. Did you figure out a day to finish Doki Doki? I feel like I gotta do it soon, obviously. It's bothering me that it's actually taking me this long to do so. If I have like about an hour, to be honest, I mean, yeah, like I was even thinking of like even finishing it tonight, but I felt bad if I just throw that on people like just now. It's taking how long to beat a dating simulator? Way too long. Yeah, everyone forgets to apply the Jordan multiplier, and that's what gets you in trouble. Tomorrow evening could work as well. Like I'll probably still stream tomorrow. But everyone wanted like an evening thing, right? Like everyone wanted like, did people want like a 5 o'clock start or something like that? I am lost right now. Oh, well, finding new quests or quests and chests, sure. Dicks and Dragons tonight, eh? Who would have thunk? It's a weird porno to be playing, right? Always Dicks and Dragons. No, of course it is. Dragon Dicks. Yes, Dragon Dicks, right? Hey, look, it's the Wang Flicker. I think you mean the other way, Jordan. What, the flicker of Wangs? What? Dick Dragon? Dragons and dicks? It could be all of the above. It's applicable in so many ways. Yeah, like, so like are we thinking tomorrow evening or for tomorrow's stream? Because, like, I mean, like I said, if it's gonna be maybe 2 hours at most, I can still stream another game afterwards. The chest asks if you will take it with you. I want to see the world, particularly Calvard. Sadly, chests don't make good pets. No, they don't. Like, I think what everyone's after is if they want to watch it, they want to be done work, not having to go back and forth. But if it works better for folks to join in the evening, maybe evening. Let's wait for Baker to come back and inquire when he'd be available. Yeah. Let's ask him. See, the last 2 times we've streamed it, it's been my normal stream time, right? No, starting around noon or whatever, maybe. All right, I don't know where we're trying to go. We've been there. You could just finish it in tomorrow's stream too, and then pop on over for Persona 4 Golden. Yeah. See, my problem was I thought I could. Where did I come from and where did I go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where's the glasses? Do you want me to put the glasses back on? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. I feel like I went through there. I came through here. I went... Oh. Okay. I think I remember now. I'm going to have to skedaddle shortly. What time works for you, Bakeroonie? For Doki Doki. Like if we were looking at doing tomorrow evening, normal time stream, because I know you're 4 hours ahead right now. Yeah, like that's yeah, I feel that bunch of weird office workers and how dare you actually have your lunch at your lunch hour and maybe 1. Okay, yeah, maybe. That gives me time to get crunked enough. We'll throw... Yeah, like, I would like... if Baker can make it, I don't want it to be too late for him and whatnot, so... But it can be an evening stream. That is on the docket. You know, it could be after 5 or 6 p.m. I feel like Baker would be well lubricated at that point in the evening. Wouldn't we all? And I know my buddy, Watchu Cloud... He said after 5 as well. I know he liked watching me play that. He doesn't pop into the streams too often, and he's been there for those ones, so it would make me feel a little bad if he didn't see the conclusion of that. I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed. Aren't we all? Okay, great. Now, not only have we gotten to a spot where now I don't even know where we're supposed to be going. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something here. Seems like afternoon or evening would be a good bet. Yeah, we gotta figure out what works for that character. Okay. We might actually have something. Maybe we'll look at like 5:30 tomorrow then. So I'll probably still stream my my normal failures of Persona probably in the morning. Take a little bit of an afternoon romp break and roll on into it again. It's a date. Oh my god! Like I was actually able to like summon him. No, if it honestly takes 20 minutes, and we already know from the Jordan multiplier that it will not take me 20 minutes. But if it does, we'll maybe we'll hop on into Hades or something like that. That was the next community challenge game that won, despite that there was a tie that took place. Where am I supposed to be going here? I could feel like being summoned. Yeah, that's how that works. I remember when your old PC couldn't run Hades. Don't remind me. Please don't remind me of that fossil. Wait, I just came from here. Okay, where am I going here? Are you on your I assume you're on your break right now? And you're going around saying I could play Sekiro. I mean, yeah. I feel like I would want to buy Sekiro on PC now. Maybe Google Stadia. Maybe we could play it on there because I just need every single excuse available to me. I feel like I'm severely missing an area to walk or stumble to or something, and I'm just not catching it. Almost done work, kinda dead. Done at 3. If you're not catching it, throw another ball. The COVID, right? Yeah, so Doki Doki tomorrow then at around 5 o'clock then. That'll work for everybody. I mean, I'll probably have been drinking all afternoon, so honestly, like, you think it's gonna be a 20-minute stream? I'll find something to rant about tomorrow that'll knock your socks off, probably. Okay, we've been there. Okay, we came from there. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? Frick of the frack. Yes, the video. Are you releasing my porno on Discord? Is that allowed? And I think it's a really good idea to just go into Hades, or if you're not feeling something new, Persona 4. No, because I'll probably play Persona 4 earlier in the day. Unless I might want to finish this. We'll see how I feel. I might want to finish this tomorrow. Okay, what? Where am I? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm so confused. I can't go anywhere. Remember progress, ladies and gentlemen? That didn't happen. Use your head. See, that's the problem usually, is I don't use my head. I started playing Yakuza 0 from the beginning again. Can I just ask a question? Why? I mean, it's not like it's not a good game. I loved it. That was probably one of my ones I actually enjoyed, to be honest. But yeah, why? Or did you never finish it? One of those weirdo things. You had to have finished it. You love the Yakuza series. Giving you a gummer. You're gonna have to pay extra for that. Oh, and then Joshua's gonna come on in with the flicker flang. The Wang flicker. Like, look, men, I don't know if women have an equivalent thing, but if you just get flicked on the head of the penis, you'll go down like a sack of potatoes. I don't think I finished it. I think I almost did, but picking it up again, you forget all of the mechanics. Yeah, hitting those X buttons to punch people in the dicks and whatnot, yeah. As someone who didn't really play those games for the side stuff, I always feel like that's what I miss. Like, wasn't that one? No. Is that one the real estate one or something? I don't know. Okay, so we're going... I went this way. There's nothing over here except for a chest. There's the Hey You. Alright, so okay, then we opened up this to go down Nya. This is what I've got to be missing here. This is not what I'm missing. Okay, been there, going there. I played too much of the side stuff and avoided the main story for the longest. Yeah, like, I can't get over... Wait. Okay, no, we've been here. I can't go over that. See, that like, I don't know what it is about the side stuff, because I think I'm the only moron who thinks, like, I'm not interested in any of the side content in the Yakuza games. I don't know why. It just doesn't pique my interest. Doesn't hold me. I find it boring. But I find the story interesting. All up until, like, when Kuryu died in number 3. Like, it was ridiculous. Spoiler! I know, right? So, them fake spoilers. Okay, if someone knows what I'm missing or what I'm supposed to be doing here, yell it out, because... like, I feel like I've missed a doorway or something. See, the problem is I don't have a brain. I'm like the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. I don't know what I'm trying to do. The last thing we did was chat it up with these guys. Maybe, oh. See, I thought when we came in here, we already used the levers. Ah! My brain hurts. God damn, does my brain hurt. If I had a brain, because, you know, 5 seconds ago I said I didn't have a brain, so... Pull the lever, Kronk. This is what I get for opening myself up to others. Oh, these jokes. These are great stuff. I feel like a boss is coming. Chelsea, yeah, with the cheer. Yeah, pull the lever, Jordan. Thank you for the 10 biddies. I'll learn. Do like Imagine Dragons. Like the monster one. Hello? Oh, that's where we ended up? Oh, for lovin' Pete. Drag these nuts across your face. Walked into that one. Walked right into it. Walked right into it. Oh, hello, sir. Can I interest you in any Grey Poupon? Beautiful people, I gotta go to a meeting. I'll see you all tomorrow. We will. Chelsea Ann, have yourself a wonderful day. I hope Wolfie is feeling better. Just feed him boost. I literally did that one like a few streams back. How did you fall for it? Well, so because he used a different wording on it. He told me about Imagine Dragons, and so that's how it went the wrong way. So I think that blow to the head may have helped me play hockey better because I had a great return, but it's just like was it The Simpsons where I had a lot of information in here. Okay, I had a little bit of information in my brain. I got hit over the head. Some of that stuff got pushed out and to never return. And then what's remained is just basically I know how to turn on a TV and I can still play hockey. That's what we can still do. You will be quiet and lurking now. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up real soon. We didn't even actually get to the boss that I thought we would get to. Because I suck. And I thought I'd be finishing the game today. I thought I'd be finishing this game today. Can I just add? Can I add? One thing, I'm actually happy that I decided to, I say sleep in. It wasn't even a sleep in. But I was going to wake up a little earlier. Have about what would have been 2 hours of sleep. I'm a little happy that I decided to hit that snooze button and stream a little later. Because I still think even having an extra hour would not have been enough to finish this game. But I would have probably pushed it for some apparent reason into something else. And it might have gone disastrously. Hey, Chimana. So, yeah, I got a little extra shut-eye, and, I mean, quite honestly, probably looks like a good stopping point with a rest station here. Yeah. Are we thinking I can do this in one other long stream? And when I say long, like maybe 4 hours? I don't know. Oh, shit. I'm really not as close as I think I am, am I? Damn. That's the joke. That's the joke. 2 more bosses before the 2-phase final. Oh my god, a multiple phase final boss? Who would have known? Well, regardless, my friends, I think this is a great stopping point then for us. Reminder, tomorrow we'll be streaming in the morning, either this or Persona 4 Golden, probably Persona 4. And then at around 5:30, probably 5, we'll be finishing Doki Doki Literature Club. Tomorrow we will finish a game, regardless, I think. I think we can look at it that way. So, it's time for me to bid on out, folks. And as Kenny Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to say goodbye and good night. Bang. Shall see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Woohoo! Meow.